Hey, what's going on, guys? Destructinator here, and today we're back with yet another gameplay. This time we're playing some solo Nuketown Demolition. Yeah, I know it's another Nuketown demo, guys, gameplay, or Nuketown gameplay, guys, sorry, but it's one of the only lethal ones I have. I just never play lethal. I find it not nearly as fun to watch, and I just think it's more entertaining. And this one is solo, so it's a 298 to 9 in Nuketown demo, and it's solo. So a lot of you guys might be thinking, oh, you Nuketown demo, it's not hard to freaking get a lot of kills. But personally, it's getting a 300 plus is actually really hard. Like and this isn't even a 300 plus, but it's close enough. So I don't actually save like my 200 plus that I get plenty of 200 pluses in Nuketown demo. It's like not even a challenge almost. But the main problem with getting a 300 plus is that you need all 6 people to stay in the lobby the entire game. And that's almost what happens in this game, except for the last round is really bad. But anyway, I mean, I think it's a lot more skillful than people would expect. It's really not easy to get a 300 plus or very near it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy. It's also solo, so I mean, you'll see I would have definitely had a 300 plus, and maybe more, but I end up dying off my streaks and like right at the end of the second round. Like it's really annoying, and then I just freaking choke from there. And like we didn't let them plant a bomb this round. Like we didn't let them kind of blowing up, so we got maybe half the time we could have. So that's unfortunate. But anyway, I'm going to talk about a little life story here. So when I was in 8th grade, I took French. I still take French, but anyway, when I was in 8th grade, I was taking French, and there's this guy in my French class, and he was like kind of annoying, like kind of not really. He had friends and stuff, but he can be really annoying and kind of a douchebag. So as you guys probably know, my parents are Persian, so we're from Iran, so the Middle East. And so this kid, and I like to consider myself a nice guy. Like I think I'm friends with pretty much everybody in my grade, and like there's no one who really doesn't like me. I don't know. At least that's what I hope. But this kid is, he kept, making fun of me, calling me like a terrorist, sorry, my phone, calling me like a terrorist and all that kind of stuff. And so, I would like let it slide. I was like, whatever, like this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, he's just jealous, haters gonna hate, getting salty, whatever. But, I just let it slide. So after about like maybe a month of this happening, I was like fed up with it. Like it was like literally, I was about to like just punch the guy in the face. And well, basically what happened is that one day I was heading down to athletics at the end of the day, and I had and then on the way down, it's like this little cement path kind of with like a turf field next to it, like a little turf field. And then so he yells it. He's like running down the field and he yells it like, "You're like terrorist" or whatever. And then I'm like, okay, you know what, fine. So I start chasing him, and I like chase him around the field a couple times. And I'm not exactly a fast runner or a good runner, so I got tired, and I was like, whatever, screw it, dude. I'll deal with it later. And then so I stopped chasing him. And then he kept running, like, past the athletic building, basically, where you go, the locker room and everything. So he kept running, and it's like a cement path along there. And he kept running, because he thought I was still chasing him or whatever. And he had one of those, like, Nike kind of sacks or whatever that have, like, the 2 little strings on either side. One of those string pull bags where you, like, pull it and it shuts. So he had one of those on his back. And while I was chasing him, I grabbed out at it, and I actually, like, pulled it back so it was off his arm on one arm. So he's running down the path. He turns around to look at me. His foot gets caught in like the strap, and he falls and face plants into the cement. And then he just starts bawling and like crying. And it was like, oh my god, that's crazy. And he was like crying, and I'm like, I didn't think I did anything. And to be honest, I didn't. But I mean. And then so and then look at that, I got one bursted by a SWAT. That's the only reason I died. And so what he did was he actually ended up having this like huge scratch on his face and like a huge cut, and he broke his arm because he landed on it. And so it was like the greatest thing. He had like a cast for a while, and everyone like was like, you fucking broke his arm, bro, sick. And then so everyone, I'm like, I didn't really break it. And like the teachers were like, I don't know, I'm a good student, so the teachers were like, they didn't care. Like they were like, yeah, whatever, he's probably messing with you anyway, he probably deserved it. So that's pretty much the end of the story. He ended up breaking his arm, and it was great. So I showed what happens if they mess with me. Got a nuclear right there, actually. That's pretty cool. And so this gameplay is just about wrapping up. A little quick mention on something. I'm actually working on a montage right now. It's in the works. It's being edited. I'm getting clips, but I have pretty much most of them. So be pumped for that. Hope you guys are excited. Leave a comment if you're excited for that. And that's pretty much it, guys. So also, I was actually thinking of starting a series where, like, it's a subscriber challenge series where, like, you guys challenge me to do stuff and that kind of thing. And look at this. This guy wall bangs me through the wall with his LMG. I knew it was over. Anyway, that's the end of the gameplay. My name is Destructinator, and I'm out. Peace. Oh, also, Brosap, I love you.
I am the Leviathan. This starts with a violent end. It's class.